Hey guys, it's Ned Guantanamo, and I feel there is an issue that must be spoken about. AI. There's the bomb. There it is. There it is. From a thing that, the movie Short Circuit from 1986. That movie about AI is now something that we, interact with on the daily. Mostly middle school and high school students. Right. You go to class, and you see, 6, 7 students using AI to write their essay. And it's, what are we doing, man? Because if you really think about it, AI, if, we keep using that to write our essays, then the next generation isn't going to know how to write essays because, everyone's using AI to write them instead. And so as a species, we will devolve. And at first it's going to go as, we're not going to know how to write essays. But people are also using it to write code. And soon we're not going to know how to be able to code things. And we're going to devolve and devolve and devolve until we don't know how to code anything. And it'll only get worse as time goes on, really. Until we can't do anything. We're not capable of anything. We're just a lump that types things into a generative AI. And then we're just going to be, here. And then, even if AI doesn't take over, like people say, oh, beep, boop, boop, Terminator 2, we're still, AI might not take over, but we're not going to do anything, really. And it'll be kind of at a standstill, because AI won't learn. It'll get, inbreeding, I guess. Because as we devolve as a species, AI will just be feeding into other AI. And it'll be feasting upon itself, mostly LLMs, large language models. Or large learning models, I think. I don't know. One of that. But they feed off of information that they gather, but if all the information they gather is their own information, then you're just inbreeding AI and it won't get any better. But neither will humans. And so, we'll all just kind of cease to exist. And we'll just be a bunch of horny bastards whose sole purpose is to, procreate and then die, like salmon. I don't think that's the kind of life we want to have, I think we want to do things. We want to know how. Short little rant, but yeah. Okay. Sorry for the lighting change. I'll admit that in times of desperation, I have used AI, but very, very scarcely. I think twice I've done it in my entire lifetime. Which is, it's saying a lot about me as a person. Truthfully, I do regret it. But them's is life, so can't go back and undo it. All I can do is change how I do things, so. But I know some people that, on every assignment, will just boot up ChatGPT and go, write me an essay on a house in the Cerulean Sea. Good book, by the way. Good book. Using that as an example, because I did, in fact, have to write an essay about that, and that was one of the examples that I did, in fact, use AI on before actually writing it myself. So that's good. It's good. Because that was a time of desperation. That was, last day that I finally got that finished. Last day of the year. And that was last year. But I am no victim here. But I just think, it's good that we all know that if we keep going down this path, we're going to be useless as a species, dude. We're all just going to be lumps, man. Us. Me, this guy, and you. Both lumps. Alright, this has been a Ned Guantanamo production. Have a very lovely day. Please like and subscribe.
Has he lost his mind? Can he see or is he blind? Can he walk and